James Turner for the untouchable True School Sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I wanted to come on here and just talk about a really interesting fight coming up on November 2nd on Top Rank. You know, you're going to have lightweight contender Raymond Muratalla, 21-0, 16 knockouts, one of the highest ranked lightweight contenders in the world. He's taking on Jesus Perez, you know, tough journeyman, 25-5. Just beat Jojo Diaz in an upset victory back in March. You know, so cool little fight. But let's call it what it is, because this is an honest boxing channel for honest boxing people, honest boxing fans. This is a step down in class for Raymond Muratalla, and it's a completely different style than what he had when he fought Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer, slick southpaw fighter, you know, kind of the type of fighter you want to fight before getting ready to fight a Shakur Stevenson. Jesus Perez, not quite that style. You know, come forward, all action, in your face. You know, the kind of style that you would think would play more into the style of what Raymond Muratalla brings to the ring. Think about when Raymond Muratalla fought the big Mexican knockout artist Diego Torres. You know, come forward, leaky defense, beat the brakes off him, look like $1 million. So we've seen Raymond Muratalla handle a style like this before, and truth be told, I fully expect him to handle this style very, very comfortably on Saturday. So my thing is this. He's very, very close to a big fight, because if you look at the rankings, he's ranked number 2 in the WBO, and he's ranked number 2 in the WBC. So he's either going to fight Shakur Stevenson at some point in 2025, or he's going to fight Denys Berinchyk in 2025, or Top Rank will actually do a big, you know, fight between two young undefeated fighters like Raymond Muratalla versus Keyshawn Davis, because they're both ranked. They're ranked near each other, like 3 of the 4 sanctioning bodies. Like, you'll see like Raymond be 2 and Keyshawn be 3, or Keyshawn be 3 and Raymond be 4. They're like right near each other. So that fight makes a lot of sense too. If I had to like bet money on it, I would say that Raymond probably winds up getting the fight against Denys Berinchyk, because Denys Berinchyk is a fighter that you know, he's beatable. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Raymond can't beat him. I would still be very, very, I don't know if he beat Denys Berinchyk, honestly. Denys Berinchyk is kind of has some similarities to Tevin Farmer, except I think he might even be at a higher level than Tevin Farmer, craftier than Tevin Farmer, trickier than Tevin Farmer, and you know, I think Raymond can get outboxed that fight. He's gonna have to actually show some growth to win the world title. Even against a guy like Berinchyk, who many people would deem to be the weakest champion in the division. So, to be honest with you, I would actually like to see him fight Keyshawn Davis. If he beats Perez, I want to see him fight Keyshawn Davis. If Keyshawn takes care of business against Lemos, give me Raymond Muratalla versus Keyshawn Davis. I think we need to find out who's who. Raymond Muratalla has talked a big game in the past about what he would do to Keyshawn. Keyshawn, I know, has talks a big game when it comes to everyone. So that's a fight that needs to happen. But I guess in this fight, to focus on the task at hand, I would like to see Raymond Muratalla just dominate Jesus Perez, because I feel like that's what he should do. Jesus Perez is I respect him as a fighter. I don't want to put him down or demean him. But if you're someone like Raymond Muratalla, who is looked at to be on this world-class level, you're talking about him fighting the Shakurs, the Keyshawn Davises, the Williams Zepedas. If you're talking about putting him on that, you know, class of fighter, you got to deal with these guys like Jesus Perez in 5 rounds or less. And I'll be honest with you, even 5 rounds might be pushing it. That's the kind of performance I'm looking for him, just a straight demolition job. Because Jesus Perez, from what I can remember from March watching him fight, he don't got really a whole lot of punching power. He comes forward. He's like, not to put him down, but like he's literally like a come forward Mexican fighter. And I know for a fact Muratalla can deal with those kind of fighters, because I've already seen him deal with the kind of fighter in great fashion when he fought Diego Torres. In fact, when he beat Diego Torres, that was a fight that I was kind of like, okay, Raymond might actually be kind of good, you know. And then he fought Tevin Farmer, and I just saw a lack of adjustment. So look, he's a young kid. He'll get a chance to develop as a fighter, and I think this is just a showcase development, mental confidence building fight for him. That's all this is, and Top Rank is known for this. They know when to match make guys and be more aggressive. They know when to pull back. So just from the outside looking in, I think Top Rank's a smart company. I don't think they're gonna go into a world title fight right after this fight. I think, you know, probably they do Raymond versus Perez, maybe Raymond versus somebody in the lower top 15 that has a similar style to somebody they want him to fight, and then maybe a title fight. I think they're gonna take their time with him, and they should. I honestly think they should, because Raymond Muratalla showed enough flaws in the Tevin Farmer fight to where you should look at him and say, nah, he's not beating Shakur right now. You know, he would have a hard time against Denys Berinchyk and could lose that fight to him as well. He needs to be seasoned. He needs to be groomed, and that's fine. That's matchmaking 101. And I'm speaking kind of from that perspective right now. So look, I know I don't know if it was his dad or his trainer or his brother, but one of them got mad at me in my last video, and they said, "Oh, well, this guy gets mad at us because we never gave him an interview." And that's, first of all, I don't care about not getting an interview. I've interviewed so many fighters in boxing that you know, it's very rare that I even get overly excited about an interview these days. Just being honest with you, I'm just here to talk boxing. And yeah, I was a little harsh on Raymond. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was harsh on Raymond when he fought Tevin Farmer because I felt Tevin Farmer was done wrong, and that's okay. You know, Tevin lost. It is what it is. You move on. But I think whether you think he won or lost, Raymond showed a lack of adjustments to that fight. And I'm not really sure if Jesus Perez is the fighter to make Raymond Muratalla have to adjust. I don't think Raymond Muratalla will have to make many adjustments for Jesus Perez. But before Raymond fights for a world title, and I'll say it like this, before Raymond Muratalla fights for a world title, I would like to see him fight someone where he has to make adjustments. And I want to see him show the ability to make the adjustment. Not, you know, the guy's counterpunching you and you're running into the same shot over and over again, and then, you know, he gets deducted a point for holding, and then you finally land a big punch on him. No. Like, I want to see Raymond actually show the ability to make adjustments before he goes into a world title fight. Because I'll tell you right now, if he goes into a world title fight and he doesn't have another fight like Tevin Farmer, where he has to make adjustments and shows the ability to do it, he's going to be severely underprepared for the world title fight, and he will lose. I no doubt about it. So, yeah, there's not really much I can say about Jesus Perez in this fight. Other than that, I think it'll be an exciting fight. I think Perez will fight his heart out because Perez is a true tough gatekeeper. You could even call, I don't want to call him a journeyman because he only has 5 losses, but, you know, tough gatekeeper, a guy that's looking to spoil the party. And if Raymond is still, even though I don't think as highly of Raymond after the Tevin Farmer fight, I still think highly enough of Raymond to believe that he will stop this guy in 6 rounds or less, 5 to 6 rounds or less, because he should. Because that's, if you're on that certain tier of fighters, you should be handling guys like Jesus Perez in 6 rounds or less. That's just the truth. So those are my thoughts on Raymond Muratalla going into the Jesus Perez fight, just the state of his career. You know, just what I'm looking to see from him in the next couple fights, because he did leave a lot to be desired in the Tevin Farmer fight. And if you watched the Tevin Farmer fight and you were satisfied with his performance, and you think that's going to be good enough to win a world title, then you're severely wrong. He needs to really show some improvements and get better, because the skills were not up to par in the Tevin Farmer fight. But that's my opinion. I'm entitled to have it as a law-abiding American citizen, you know, and you can have yours. That's the beautiful thing about boxing. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube. It wouldn't be fun if we all agree with each other. So, you know, if you disagree, put that shit in the comments. If you agree, put that shit in the comments too. I don't care. It's all set off my back. But yeah, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Denys. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterbury, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.